This is so funny. My microphone didn't work throughout the whole video that I was recording, and it was like already 10 minutes unedited. It's oh shit. I was supposed to like say that, but fuck that, you know. I just have to record it again and not much think about it, you know. Doesn't have to get stressed about it. But fuck, I've lost the clip. But anyways, I have to do it again halfway through my makeup, and I'm doing my blush, liquid blush. I'm using the BLK one. It's a Filipino brand, and it's actually pretty good. I really like the quality of it, and it actually works pretty well with my skin tone. So kudos with that BLK. I'm doing my nose contour right now. I know I look pretty much ridiculous with all the makeup stuff going on in my face. Yeah. Okay, back to zero. Okay, what was I talking about? Okay, I was talking about school. I don't know if I have to go back to school just yet because I don't have really the capacity to like go on in schooling and all that kind of stuff. I really don't have the capability to do it with like all the planning because obviously my life is super busy, and also I've been traveling a lot too, which is I'm going to show you here. I've just been to Thailand, Phuket, Singapore, where else? Oh, and I'm going to Siargao this July with my cousin, which I am very, very excited about. Okay, so how am I? A lot of you ask, how is Ichi? Because I really haven't uploaded anything since yet, and look at me, I'm completely full with like tattoos on my body, which is completely ridiculous since the last video that I took recorded to. So yeah, really, it was pretty much for a roller coaster. Remember when I was like unboxing all of my Pop Marts, and I still have a lot of here in here in the box, which I've just stocked it up, and since I don't have any like energy to like unbox it, or maybe I just have to keep it or maybe sell them, but really I don't really know what to do with them, to be honest. Yeah, how was I? That was the time I was talking about myself. I really don't know what to do. It's been pretty much of a roller coaster, and there's a lot of heartbreaks. There's a lot of like good things happen, but there's also good things and bad things that has came to me, which also helped me grow as a person, because obviously we're humans and we need to experience something more difficult than we usually experience too. It's not like about bad luck, but it's just how life works, to be honest, and just gotta let it go and keep ourselves together. Really. A lot of times I have been dealing with trauma. I don't know if I'm depressed, but not chronologically, because I'm not like admitted into it. But yeah, I have been dealing for a lot of stuff, and I had been stressed about all of these stuff, and I'm very thankful about my friends too, to have like, you know, their support and their energy to like talk about things, to with a lot of stuff that has been happening going on in my life. But yeah, I'm very grateful with it, to be honest. Moving on to powder, I have to do my eyeshadow, and I don't know what look am I going through right now, because obviously it's completely like 2:51 a.m. here in the Philippines, and this is like the urge. It's just like a sudden urge like to do a makeup video on my YouTube, and then just like that, I just made another new video after like a freaking year, and just like me, like I don't know, I'm really having a harder time of like recognizing myself throughout these years, and like complete sudden change, it's like an identity crisis, what they are saying. But yeah, I'm not really mad about myself like having through these emotions and sudden urges of like shifts with transformation, especially that like I'm trans. So yeah, going back with it, there's like a sudden shifts with it throughout like teenage years, and also I just turned 20. Here's my pics. Yeah, it was super fun because I actually spent it with my cousin, my ride or die cousin. And yeah, I'm very, very happy that I get to spend time with her. And we went to this very nice Japanese restaurant, and their food was absolutely fantastic. I've had the I think it was a rice bowl, but it has shrimp on it. And my cousin has like pasta, which is pretty unusual to like order in a Japanese restaurant, because you're in a Japanese restaurant and you're ordering pasta, but the food is good. I can't blame that for her. So yeah. Yeah, it was so nice, and we just spent the night, talking and drinking cocktails. Oh, their cocktails was also pretty good. They have like such an amazing chef, I guess. They're lucky to have him. Her. I don't know. Who knows? If it's a male or a female. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I think I have like an ADHD, to be honest. But not admitted to the doctors. Because there's like a random urge of doing something, and then there's another random thing that you forgot about, and then you just had to do something else. It's actually pretty funny. And that's how I feel throughout the time doing this. And I'm just trying my best to like, talk to you on the phone, guys, because obviously I haven't done this in a while, to be honest, and it's like a year gap. So bear with me and be patient with me. But I feel like I am doing a great job, don't you think? Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'm not okay. That's what I'm feeling about like these days, because obviously when I was 18, I don't like give a fuck with all these people, and like right now when you're in adulthood, there's like something going on with your mind like a lot, and there's like a perception of you doing things that people wouldn't like. But yeah, it's like a fear of judgment, and when I was 18, I have like this type of energy that people wouldn't really get to have. Like, I just don't give a fuck, to be honest. But right now I just feeling quiet, and I'm really, really sorry about it. I'm really sorry about myself, but also I feel bad. But yeah, I feel like I'm talking to myself with like a mirror, or FaceTiming with a friend. But this has been going throughout my mind, and I couldn't really help to just express it all for you guys, since I'm like pretty much of a struggle, and I don't really feel good about myself lately. I don't know, there's like a perception of insecurity, I guess. But yeah, it's hard since you're like just turned like on your 20s, and it's very heartbreaking to like think about it, especially when you're very young, and especially when you're a lot with like social media and stuff. There's a lot of going on out there, and you can't help yourself but you compare to others. and I think that's how I've totally adapted into it. But I'm guessing if you're being like true to yourself, I think you're gonna be at the stage of like being confident and stuff. But it's not like being so confident about yourself. It's just like the fear of judgment, as I've said. You can't really help it. I'm guessing it's like the normality and the society that we have lived in, and it's sad. It's completely sad. So yeah, I guess if you're like a girl, I guess you really know what to feel about all these. But to be honest, I still really don't give a fuck about all the others, because obviously they would judge me with all these tattoos, to be honest, and all the shifts and transformation that I have like turned pretty recently, you know, with the tattoos. I know it's pretty unusual for me to have like so many tattoos like this, but obviously I guess it's interest with the alterations and, you know, just being true to yourself and being yourself. So yeah. I guess life is pretty good these days, but sometimes you just can't help but feel miserable at times, you know. You know, like identity crisis, and I don't know, really. I mean, a lot of people would have survived, but I guess if you have depression and all that kind of stuff, I guess you just have to feel it on your own way and not to struggle with it. And if you have friends to talk to, it's very good that you have a supporting system by your side. Oh my god, I just have to focus my eye because I'm doing this very cute Aegyo song. It's like a double gap eyelid. It's very hard when you're talking. I'm not really used to talking while doing makeup, obviously, because usually I play music to calm out my mind and all that stuff and vibing about my favorite music. But yeah, I'm feeling beautiful, but sometimes I don't. I feel like I'm such a fucking mess. And I forgot what are the other steps that I'm gonna do. Okay, I think I'm gonna do eyeliner. This is one of the hardest parts that you can do, to be honest, because you're gonna line it outside of your eye, and it has to be as symmetrical. I'm guessing if you don't really have the skill and you're like a beginner, I think you could really fuck this up. But yeah, it takes a lot of like a lot of time for you to be very good with it, to be honest. Because when I was like starting doing my own makeup, it was such a horrible start because I really don't know where to start. And that's completely normal, by the way. I just have to get through it and, you know, just express how the way you do. Because obviously I do it, my makeup, like, you know, we have our own techniques, and also a lot of differences with techniques, and also whether you're comfortable or not about your makeup look, then I think you're gonna be good then. It's not about like how you feel, but also it's just the technique that you really do, because that helps a lot, to be honest. I'm guessing if I didn't watch all these favorite influencers, makeup influencers to be exact, when I was a kid, like James Charles and Jeffree Star, Patrick Star, on YouTube, I don't think I have like enough info and insights with all of the makeup that I'm doing right now. But since I was a kid, I really wanted to do my own makeup, but with the lack of resources, it wasn't just impossible, but also with a strict parenting style with like Asians do, and I couldn't do anything much about it. So I just had to like wait for me to get old and do it in my own thing. Like, you're gonna be good. I don't know if I have to do lashes, and I'm feeling lazy, to be honest. Just have to curl my eyelashes, I guess. Okay, this is pretty terrifying for you to guys see, but I'm guessing it's like very easy for you to do it when you're doing makeup all the time now, because obviously when I had to do it for the first time, it was such a struggle, and like couldn't really get my hands into it. I couldn't touch any of these eyelashes. But if you do realize and like being an expert of your own face, there's like a certain point that you're very familiar with it and you're just very good at it, of like how you do it into your face. So yeah, it will get very easy, throughout the process. And I'm gonna do this. I'm not trying to fuck this up because it will get very dirty on my eyelid. And it's very, very messy. Okay, I think that helps. I don't think I need any of these fake lashes, but to just curl my eyelashes up and just put a mascara on. I'm pretty lucky that I have like a very long lash, because some other people don't have any lash at all, like a very shortage of like limitations, and they just have to put fake lashes on, which is very unfortunate. But I'm guessing if you're like very lucky enough to have like a very long lash, yeah, just have to put mascara on, I guess. But if you're like, if you don't feel like it's enough for you, then I'm guessing that you just have to like put a fake lashes on, But yeah, I think it looks good. Okay, I'm gonna do my nose contour now. So where are we talking about? I'm guessing that if you're like trans in the Philippines, there's like a certain point that you have to do the same standards with like beauty as well, because obviously I have my own alterations about like beauty, and you just have to be different above all of them. And it's not going to be easy, because obviously you're going to be judged and all of that, with all the standards that they're like get to the norm, But especially that I have like so much tattoos with like very what is that, cryptic meaning. But really, personally, I just like how it looks onto me. That's why I want to put it onto my body and stick on it forever. But yeah, if you're not afraid with like judgment, I guess you can be true to yourself. I'm like, fuck this. You don't have to couldn't have to seek approval to other people what you're gonna do, and you just have to be yourself. I mean, if you're afraid with all the if you do have the limitations of like doing such, I'm guessing that you can't be true to yourself if you're gonna wear that mask to be something that you're not. But to be honest, it feels like you're fully free, that you have this kind of freedom. But you just have to fight for it. It doesn't mean that it's gonna be easy throughout all the way. It's something that you have to fight for. Wow, words of freedom. Words of affirmation. But yeah, it's not easy, to be honest, especially in my culture, that my parents are really, really strict with religion, and especially me being trans, which I have talked about like with my earlier videos. It's not easy with all these tattoos, and especially that I've smoked. You know, it's like non-conformity, it's expression. But yeah, it's something that you have to fight for. It's not gonna be easy with the community that you're in. So I'm guessing that in my own judgment, just fuck them. You don't have to be something that you're not, you know? Just be fully aware of yourself too, as well. You don't have to forget about all of that. Okay, I'm moving on to the blush. And I don't know what I'm talking about, really, throughout this whole process of, like, doing makeup, because I'm... it's, like, super hard, because you're talking to the camera and you're also doing makeup. It's super, super hard. Feels like I'm yapping for something that is useless. Okay, I really like this blush. It's from Dior. I've had this for like 2 years now, and it's like still like intact. I didn't hit the pan on still, and it's very, very worth the price, because obviously, look at this. It's really, really nice. I had to look in the mirror just to make sure, you know. I guess I look cute with like this very sun-kissed blush. So yeah, moving back to the topic, I'm guessing that if you're gonna be true to yourself, then you just have to fuck the people you really don't care about, to be honest, and just let it go. Let it go, you know. Oh, and also a lot of you ask about my love life. It's a very sensitive topic for me, really, because, you know, there's like a certain stage that you have forgotten about them and life moves on, but sometimes there's like a certain stage as well that you sometimes think about them. It doesn't mean that you have not moved on, but sometimes, you know, just wondering about what the other person is going through. And, you know, if you care too much before the relationship, then I'm guessing that there is something that is left unsaid. So, it's sad, but I'm guessing that life goes on, and it gets better. I'm pretty sure that it would get better throughout the future. It's sad to think that we have to let someone go of where we truly care about. But yeah, it's life. People comes and goes, as they said, and it helped you grow, but it's not the regrettable thing that you do, but it's something that helped you grow. I feel like a man-hater for me to say this, but I keep talking about myself of, if you do miss them, you actually just miss the version of themselves that hasn't really existed, because it's just a version of them that hasn't existed. So, yeah, there's also a point of that hasn't, like, stuck through my mind, you know? It's like the person that you have really cared about also doesn't really care about you, so it's like, you know, it's something that you don't have to fight for. But obviously, yeah, I'm very thankful of the risks that I did, because at the end of the day, hold on, I'm doing my lip liner. It's so hard for me to talk about it. Because obviously I'm doing it in my lip. It's pretty much hard to like move forward onto if you're not gonna be fully moved on. But I'm not really like, you know, just expressing my feeling. At the end of the day, we're all humans, and we do have feelings. So I'm not blaming anything here, but just feeling it in. Oh yeah, I can't think about anything else but just staring at my face because I look beautiful right now. Okay, this is the last thing to do, which is my lip. I'm gonna put something extra glossy here. Oh yes, it looks so good. This is the Kiko Milano. It's one of my favorite lip gloss, and here it's the limited edition gold one. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's really good. Oh my god, it looks so good. But I'm feeling ugly at the same time. It's so weird. I don't know what to do with these, but I think I'm just gonna take pictures and a lot of it. Yeah, of course. Well, as I've said, thank you for watching, I guess. I know it's very random for me to like upload this in a very random time because I know what you're gonna say, I know what you'll guys say. So yeah, I think I'm done. I think I'm completely done. Yeah. And also, I think I'm gonna do my my face with piercing. I think I'm gonna get it done probably the next day. And a new tattoo. I'm not sure where, but I'm planning to get one also. Okay, I'm gonna get ready with my hair too because it feels like it doesn't complete the look. Oh shit, what a hottie. Oh yeah. Yeah, I feel like I don't have to do anything much with the lashes, I guess, but now I'm feeling so pretty. Can't wait to take all these pictures all at once. And see you guys soon. Hopefully early, or I don't know.